Hello, Shadowcat back with the Room of Time. And last time we were here, well, I guess it depends on what you mean by the last time we were here. Because the last time I was here, RimWorld crashed without any kind of error, so that's troubling. But the last time you were here, we had just gotten started on drilling out granite, which is working nicely. We have two drills in here, both of which are drilling up granite chunks. And that is allowing us to build the southwest suburbs. Eventually. It's a work in progress, but we should be able to get a lot of this done today. So I'm looking forward to that. Other than that, we managed to fix up some of our infrastructure. We've got pumps now working, but the amount of water that we have is not as much. But I think we're making it there. I think that someday, like maybe in a year, these will be full. Maybe. I guess it depends. We'll have to wait and see. Other than that, we did finally do another novice testing, and this time Petros was chosen, and Petros actually does have an inspiration. So the first thing we're going to do today is we are going to help Petros really just dial it in there. Okay, we are going to help Petros become a fully fledged Aes Sedai, even if Petros is not an Aes Sedai. So we're going to go ahead and take care of that right now. So accepted testing, begin. And there we go. Wow. That was good. Okay, we can get rid of that. New lovers, Nelicus and May. Well, that's fantastic. I'm glad to see you two together. I hope you're happy. Trait changed. Vestman has gained the trait Body Purist. Well, I certainly hope that's not going to be a problem. Okay, now, it was an encouraged, accepted testing, and Petros passed it. Petros is now a fully fledged channeler. So we'll take a look at that. But first, an archer named Gustav has arrived and wants to join us. Absolutely. Let's take a look at you. So, Gustav, you were a herder who became an archer. You have incredible shooting capabilities. You're not too bad to scrap either. And you're a good doctor. We can absolutely use those skills. So let's just go ahead and set your skills. So those go up, that goes down, that goes up. Petro, since we're here... Yeah, here we go. That's going to be a 2 for you now. Which, you know, given that you're awesome with intellectual, you're really good with that too. Okay, so those are all going to be 4s. However, hunting is a number 1. Construction will be a 2, just because of the way construction is organized, since we don't really have a lot of great constructors. We have 1, and that's Solarian, and he can't handle all of it. Okay, you will grow, you will cut, just because if you want to eat around here, you will. Everything else, though, 4s. Alright, that's fine. Now you just gotta find yourself a place to live. We'll have to get you a weapon. Actually, wait, does that mean it's missing? I think that means it's missing. Nope, it's not missing. So go pick your handgun up again. We can get you a knife, though, because you don't need a block of wood as your melee weapon. Alright, Petros, where are you at? There you are. Okay. We're going to have you drop your rifle because you are now a lightning aficionado. So why don't we have you grab one of these? And while we're at it, let's take a look. So you've already got lightning bolt and you've got lightning cloud, both of which I think are going to be really good. Well, let's take a look. So you've got amp. It is augmented by magical power, aka amp. Short-term augmentation that drastically increases physical capability at the cost of increased stress on the body. Okay. Lightning bolt is just that. It's a lightning bolt. We can increase the power of it, the efficiency of it, and versatility increases the possibility of secondary strikes. Cool. Lightning cloud is just that. Creates an area charged with lightning. Damages and stuns anything in its midst. So we can increase the power, the efficiency, and increases the duration by 2 seconds and the radius by 1 cell per level. There's also Lightning Storm, which we'll have to unlock, and it does just that. There's power, there's efficiency, and increases the duration, and then, someday, Eye of the Storm. Release a ball of pure electrical energy that annihilates everything in its path. That sounds fun. Like something that will kill us, honestly. Okay, well. That's done. And we have a new friend. So we'll give you a sleep schedule. You'll have to find your own home. We have homes around. We're working on more. Speaking of working on more, we've almost got this done down here. Oh, and we have a problem, and that problem is people eating raw food. We need to make sure that food is cooked. So, no more raw food at all. The only raw food anyone is allowed to eat are berries. Okay, so, like this raw meat, do not eat this raw meat. As a matter of fact, this raw meat needs to get hauled. So, please move it. See? Petros is eating raw meat. Why? Stop it. And that soup could have gone straight to this pot. I feel like because we're out hunting, we're not getting a whole lot done. I also feel like we need to have a lot more food. So, we've got regular trees over here. We had apple trees over here. Well, no, we still do technically have apple trees over here. Okay, we really need to have more food. It's going to become a thing. So, what if down here... Let's get rid of these. What if down here we turn this into a farm? It's still fairly early in the year. Let's go ahead and grow... Actually, you know what? Potatoes would probably be fine. Well, no. I want more food and I want it quickly. Chickpeas. And since we have a whole lot of fertilizer, let's make sure we add this area. Okay. And we'll just double check our areas while we're looking at this. It's all looking pretty good. Okay. It's fine then. A masterwork, Neil pillow, that's fantastic. Livestock wranglers. Anna, would you be so kind as to call up both of them? Also, gotta say, I'm really digging the house. We did really good over here. Okay, nothing that I want to sell in particular. However, you've got hay, and I want to buy it. I'll buy your kibble, too. And that'll be about it. We're just going to buy it outright. We have the money. Now, as for this one, Neutramine. We'll buy that. We will also buy... Do we need medicine still? We probably need medicine still. We're going to buy your medicine as well. That's expensive, but, like I said, we can afford it. We also looked at the possibility of extending the hospital all the way down to here. That would require us to build an entirely new laboratory, but that's on the table. There's also the fact that this room down here is like not really being used, since I don't think we can really make use of all the genetics. It's possible we could, but when I look at the people that we can install, I mean there's not a lot. And so I don't really know what we're gonna do here. I had grand ideas to like improve people on a genetic level, but it hasn't really worked out the way that I wanted it to. Alright, well they're all planting that, and since it's decent soil and we're going to add fertilizer, the chickpeas are going to grow really fast, which means that we cannot keep this going for too long, because this is just going to be a labor sink. People will be constantly coming through here, and do not prop doors open. Okay? That's a bad. Don't do the bad. And I thought I said haul this stuff urgently. I hate that I have to do this, but now, from now on, carry this stuff in here. Like, we have a freezer in here. We need to be using it. This is preferred. This is important, okay? This stuff should be hauled in here. Alright, well, Flame is working on it, so we're just going to let that go. We have enough meat right now. I think we can stop hunting. I think we can stop the hunting and try to get back to normal work. Because I need people to come up here and drill. I thought that we had some people who really like drilling, but I guess not. And seeing as how we are not getting a whole lot of hauling done otherwise, can we please haul this stuff in? Especially the hay grass. The wild animals are eating it. And we do actually have rice over here. A fair amount of rice. 332. Where else do we have food? There's some corn up here. Okay, so we do have some food around here. It's just, it's not getting hauled around. And I can't really blame you guys for this, because we could have constructs doing this for us. But even the constructs seem kinda... eh. Also, can we move this stuff? Tea leaves have brought it away. It's fine. I'm not worried about tea leaves of all things. Okay, and we're using rice to now block open doors. You people need to clean up after yourselves. I shouldn't need to do this. Petros can no longer reach the path of lightning. We already took care of that, so we're good there. Speaking of which, though, I mean, there's a lot of people around here who can teach you. Have you gained anything yet? You got 1 point. I guess we'll put it a lightning bolt. It's pretty much your standard ability. Sewage outlet has become blocked. Katie, take care of that first thing in the morning. Alright, summer has begun. Now if only we can get some of this work done. If we can get these outer walls done, then everything else will follow. However, these outer walls here, we're going to need even more granite, because we need to do bridges. And I know granite for bridges, that's expensive. But if we can get back to, you know, drilling, it's not going to be that bad. Do we have anyone who does mining? Yeah, Gumpy. Gumpy does mining. Really good at it, too. Gumpy, Fox, Solarian. All of you are really good at this. It's just that right now, I guess you're just busy with other things. Well, things are busy over here. And Fox is in May's bathtub. I cannot fathom why. Other than the fact that I guess it's there. Sure, I suppose. Okay, and Katie just cleared out the septic tank. I know, child labor. Deal with it. Because I don't have all the solutions. Oh, no, wait. I'm forgetting something. I have forgotten something. It wasn't just that we did infrastructure and granite and all that last time. We were already dealing with the food situation. This just dawned on me. I forgot. We set up for victory gardens. Which is totally something we did. Okay, so here's what happened last time. So after we ended, I went through and I created a listing of all the plants that we can grow so that everyone's victory garden could be different. So now everyone's yard is going to be one. Montoya is growing radishes. Antonides is growing bell peppers. This is all randomly generated. So for Vestman, we're doing sugar. Why? I don't know. There's nobody here, though, so this one's not getting done. Same thing here. But if we go all the way around, Pittman, barley, Which barley, it turns out, is really cool, because barley is a dual crop. It's going to give us flour and hay grass. Over here for Muniz, growing tomato plants. This is why we're not getting a whole lot done. They're all still working on getting these victory gardens planted. For Diver, it's going to be pumpkins. Over here for Petros, it's going to be avocados. And I mean, why not? Baud's garden is going to have strawberries in it. We come down to the southeast suburbs. Harris is going to have bearberry bushes. This one is unowned, and so it's unplanted. This is Flame's house, and so pepper plants, which is fitting. Gumpy and Seven, they're also growing sugar. This one is unowned, and the other two have lawns, and I didn't change them. And obviously the mayoral house doesn't have anything in it yet. Now, one thing we could probably do is actually move some people out. How many empty houses do we have right now? That's 1, 2. Should be really easy to see what is and is not occupied now. That's 3. That's 4. Gustav, where are you sleeping? I wonder. I have no idea where Gustav is sleeping right now. Because that's all children's beds. Oh, you're here. And we never put a garden in this one. Okay, that's my bad. So let's do that. Okay, we'll do that. Now, what are you going to grow? Let's go ahead and roll this randomly. We're going to do it live. So that is going to be a 56 random. And that's going to be a 26. And 26 is eggplant. So where are the eggplants? There they are. So Gustav, you will provide us with eggplants. You know, for a while. So now everybody should descend upon Gustav's new home to sow eggplants. Yep, here they come. Everyone's going to come and give Gustav a hand. So, right, this is going to be our solution to the whole food problem. It's just going to take a little while. And of course, it's only going to be a summer thing. But that's fine, because we'll just get a little bit of extra food during the summer, and everything else should carry us through. Also, we have meat that is rotting away. We can't cook it fast enough. However, the freezer is full at least. That's important. Alright, I don't want meals in here anymore. I don't want any meals in here. The only meals that should be in here are going to be packaged survival meals. Because the animals keep bringing them in here and they're not making their way over into the common room. Okay? And that's not right. They don't belong there. They should be on the tray. And I know it's the animals that keep bringing them in there, and I can't help that. So if I just don't have them in here, it should be fine. So please take all of those over. Same with these fine desserts. Put them over there. Alright, how are we doing over here? It's all planted. Excellent. So that's going to be the long-term solution to all of our food problems. These chickpeas will be a relatively short-term solution. And I say relatively because they still need time to grow. Now, as for the hospital and what we could potentially do here, before we can move anything, we have to first find a new home for the lab. And I don't really have anything good for that. No, I really don't. There are other places that we could move it to. Actually, no, we already took care of this. Down here. Right. I said that we could move the entire lab down there. That's not a bad idea. Thank you, me. So we just have to do that. And we'll have to leave room for doors. I'd much rather have granite doors. They're going to be a lot safer. But again, I just added to the amount of granite that we need, and that needs to be mined out. This hay grass is 50% done. Good. Animals are going to need it. Alright, I think we're well on our way to something better. Radishes actually grow super quick, so Montoya is going to have a good crop here coming up pretty soon. Which is fitting, given that only half of the space can be used because of all the stone. And the fun thing about this is that even if people decide not to hop the fence, you know, like savages, and actually use the doors, it will not disturb the people sleeping. It's a benefit to having separate rooms. The other thing these rooms are really missing is some kind of table in them. I just don't know how you'd fit a table in here. Like, I suppose that I could put a table in here, because we could put the table here and a seat there. That's an option. It's an option I'll think about. I'm not sure. And what is this? We've intercepted a distress signal, a hostile shuttle carrying a seminophage. Yeah, we're not getting involved in that. That sounds scary. There we go. We got our first radishes. Montoya is the first one to contribute from their garden. It's not a lot, but every little bit helps. That's the idea of a victory garden. Every little bit helps. Alright, we are getting more meals done. See, we had a problem. We've now overcome the problem. Everything is good again. The real question now is, what can we do next? And unfortunately, what we can do next is sort of kind of bottleneck, because we just need granite. So I tell you what we're going to do. We need the granite, because that's bottlenecking us. Gumpy and Solarian. Actually, no, not Solarian, because you're really good at growing things. Gumpy and Munez. I'm going to turn you off from helping out with the harvest. Okay? Just like we did with Pittman, I'm going to give you these latitudes so that you can go through and do more drilling. Because that's what we need right now. We need more drilling. We need the drilling so we can make the blocks, so we can make the walls. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? And already Gumpy's at it. I saw Zekyle doing it too. Now we just need someone like Lissa to come along, turn it into blocks, and we'll make it work. There's a tree sprout over there. It's not quite a Vendosora, but it's almost as good. We're going to ignore that, though. Alright. What else can we do right now? Not a lot, unfortunately. I think this corner's almost done, though. Which means that we're able to start working on these bridges or these walls down here. Either one. If we get these walls down, we can deconstruct this. Well, no, not all of it. We can deconstruct this wall. We can't deconstruct this part of the wall because that'll just leave us open until we get this done. And nobody's doing this? Munez? Oh, you're sleeping. I mean, I suppose that's fair. You have to sleep sometime. I kind of feel bad for these kids because they do have a table in here. That means that they wake up in the morning, or even 3 in the morning at this point, and there could be somebody strange in the house. I mean, I guess it's not really strange. You live in a place like this, you're going to know everybody. But it's kind of like, why are you in our house? And the answer will be because you have a table. But there's tables everywhere. We have tables over here in the rec room. We have tables over here in the dining room. We have lots of tables. There's even tables in the lab, which I just noticed is absolutely filthy. I mean, you'd think that these bins would be doing the job of taking care of that. But I guess not. There's Pittman, though. Maybe we can get some research done. We are close to something. Flame has inspired cooking? Well, I mean, it is what you do. A combat supplier from Urindy. Now that's an opportunity. May. I think you have the best negotiations around here, don't you? Actually, let's double check that. Who is our best negotiator? Kinnerk, actually. Okay, Kinnerk. Come talk with them. I hear a lot of training going on. Alright. Now, mostly I just want to sell them stuff. So, things that we do not need. So, let's go with clubs. We can get rid of that right now. How about maces? Nope, don't have that to sell. Alright, let's start with bows. Do we have any bows that we can sell? There's a compound bow, but no, we don't need that. Alright, how about pistols? Nope. Wow, do we really have anything to sell them? We haven't been attacked in a long time, so that's probably why. Alright, let's try this. Axes? No. Hammers? Yeah, we can get rid of some hammers. We'll keep one. We'll keep that demon scale one. What else can we get rid of? Handguns? Well, we only have a couple of handguns. But sure, we can get rid of those, I guess. What about rifles? Okay, there's a lot of rifles here that we can get rid of. Rolling block rifle. Sure, get rid of it. Lever action, semi-automatic, bolt action, lever action, semi-rolling block, lever action. Okay, assault rifles we'll keep, battle rifles we'll keep, service rifles we'll keep, bullpups, antimatter sniper rifle. Hope we can learn how to use that someday. Okay, we'll get rid of those. And that should probably be fine. How about shotguns? A sawed-off shotgun? We don't need that. Same thing with the lever action. Don't even really need the repeating either. We've got chain shotguns. Alright, that should be fine. That'll clear that out a little bit. Oh, also, let's make sure that we're not making any more of those weapons that we do not need. Nothing there? Nothing there. Okay, so we're good. We're good. So we can clear that out. Wait! Spud and Lissa have married? We missed the ceremony! Well, that's disappointing. I can't believe we missed the ceremony. Well, at least we got to catch some of it. And see everybody in one room at the same time. It doesn't happen very often. That explains why I heard so much training going on. Speaking of which, we haven't looked at this in a while. So Gumpy has 8 points. So we can finish up Nightshade and then the Veil of Shadows. There's enough points there to put 2 in each. And then 18 in the 1 power. So we can finish up Clarity, we can finish up Focus, and dump everything else into Spirit. Okay, Anna, you have 2 points to spend. And you are learning nothing else at the moment. You've already mastered all of your skills until we can teach you Recall. So, you're just going to start learning Clarity. Alright. White, you have 40 points, but that's because you have literally mastered everything over there. You only have 5 points over here in your might, though, so you're going to learn Coordination. Jeremy, same thing, I believe. You're going to learn Coordination. But then you have 36 points. Oh, it's because you've mastered everything over here, too. Wow, okay. Wow, remember what I said about not being rated for a while? There it is. So, Shinar has come. Didn't expect that. Okay, 43 of them. Bai is carrying a baby. Put the baby down. Okay? Put the baby down. Everybody else get down here. Now, things have changed. Are they going to come right through? Oh, come on! They are going to breach. This is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. I need everyone to come through. There are literally 4 ways into this place, and you're gonna break through the walls. You're pissing me off. What the hell was that sound? Oh, do they have those stupid antimatter grenades? Yes, they do. They're absolutely broken. So how much damage are you going to do just coming through here? What are you even doing? You're just blowing stuff up for fun. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Lissa, where are you at? I want you to come down here. Also, Kinnerk, I believe? No, not Kinnerk. Who were the people who had the tech abilities? No, it's not you. Who were they? Just cycle through. Ah, here we go. Montoya, you have it. You come down here as well. And there was somebody else. No, not you, not you. Who else had the ability? Because I want you to be able to orbital strike. That's Lissa Pittman? You can apparently teach people now. Here we go. Harris. Come down here as well. But Lissa. Here. Right there should be good. And then get back. Okay. That's doing something. Harris, get into cover. Montoya. Right about there. Come on, come on, come on. Do something! That did something. Okay, Lissa, get back up here. Get into cover. As for the rest of you... I don't know who is violent and who is non-violent, so... we're just going to make this up as we go along. Montoya, you just used yours. Harris, you can still use yours. But do you have a good shot? Sorta, kinda... there. Wait, hold on, no. How do I want to do this? You know what? Target him. Actually, no, I take it back. They're taking cover here. Target here. Alyssa, you can't do anything yet. What do we have that we can turn to our advantage? Because these Shinarans are just tearing us apart. And somebody's down. Who's down? Nelicus is down. We gotta get you out of here. Spud, you're non-violent. Get Spud out of here. What else can we do? Ray of Hope is already active. You can't do anything yet. Stone Skin? You may as well use it. Oh, and Gustav, you are in a bad place right now. You are in a very bad place right now. Go ahead and put the stone skin on Alyssa. Harris, there's nothing you can do right now. Except you could overdrive, I guess. No, wait, you can't do that. There's nothing here to do. Baud. No, you don't have anything right now. Petros, you are already using lightning. However, this lightning cloud could be a possibility. Go ahead and use that. What else do we have? We gotta use everything to our advantage. Do we have anything else? There is the Psychic Storm. So lets down all mental barriers, unleashes their unrestrained psychic power. Due to the nature of this attack, it will expend a tremendous amount of energy, and they'll be left vulnerable. However, we need options here. So, target him. Okay? Would you give up and go home? I hate to do this, but I need to release people because there's too much going on. I can't keep track of it. Okay. Search and destroy. Take cover, wherever you can find it. Okay, they're fleeing. Let them go. Colonists need rescue. Anna, take Nelicus. Who else? Pilar. 7. Grab Pilar. As for the rest of you, though, let them go. Okay, and Anna, you are rescuing Nelicus. Oh, Petros is down. May, rescue Petros. Okay, Antonides, rescue Pilar. Okay, don't let the animals do the rescuing. All right, come over here and do it yourself. What's wrong with you? I don't know why your movement is down like this. Never mind, you're useless. Okay, you're useless. I need somebody else. Spud. Rescue Pilar. May, why are you so slow? Why are you down to 20%? Gravity well. Okay, never mind. I can't do this with you. Vestment, you can move. Come rescue. Oh my god, so much damage. Okay. Okay, there's a lot to do right now. Antonides. Are you still slow? You are still slow. Solarian, you are not slow. Here's what I want to do. I want to capture as many of these people as we can. Kinnerk. Capture. I know a lot of you are injured. Not you. Not you. Not you. Zekyle. Also not you. Gumpy. Let's see. That's reserved by Kinnerk. Who else can we get? Here we go. Capture miracles. Is that it? Oh no, there's one person right here too. Fox. Who was it? Was it you? No. It's you. Capture. An agricultural trader. Well, that's useful, but we're a little bit busy at the moment. Now, I want to suspend cremation for right now because we're going to strip all the bodies. Look at the path of destruction, though. Although, granted, I think I'm the one that destroyed the generator. Or rather, Lissa did, but, you know. Either way, I told Lissa to do it. Okay, we don't have the grant to fix this, so what we're going to have to do is put in some temporary walls. We'll be able to tear those down later. Okay, Anna. Your release. Is there anybody else who... Okay, Anna. Rescue Bod. I have people who are injured who are also doing medical. And that's not right. Speaking of medical, how are we doing up here? Looks like you're all going to survive. Honestly, I don't want to convert any of you. I want to fix you up and send you home. Oh, that person didn't make it. Alright, well... Medical emergency? Bod. Bod is going to be okay. Yeah, extreme blood loss, but you're going to be okay. We don't have any blood packs to give you, do we? No, that's one thing that we do not have. That's something we have to change the hospital so we can have a stock of blood on hand. It's something we'll work on. Bai is in here. Archaeotechnic Jubilee is here. Okay, Bai, you don't really have any issues. So that's fine. Okay, Anna. I don't know if you're going to have time or not. And speaking of time, we're running out of it. But if they're still here, by the time you wake up, please give them a call. And then after that, we have a lot of cleanup to do. So, as much as I am usually loath to do this, Time to haul all items. I still can't believe the damage they did. At least nobody's homeless, though. I really expected them to go straight for the people's houses and destroy them. I'm not sure why they didn't do it. Wait. There's still somebody alive over here. How are you not dead? Who's awake right now? Is anybody awake right now? No. In that case, who's closest? Wait, no, where's Harris? Oh, Harris is in the hospital. Flame, you're over here. Capture this person. I don't know how we missed him before. Is there anyone else? I don't see anyone else. Oh, and Anna's got a hold of that ship. Okay, great. So we're going to buy hay from you. And then we're going to buy, hopefully something that lasts a while. I guess we'll buy your okra. Okra should last a while, I think. We'll do that. And unfortunately, that means that we're going to add those to the haul urgently list. Now, Miracles is self-harming. I can't do anything about that. And Nelicus has an infection. Are you literally wandering around untreated? Yes. Yes, you are. Would you please get in a bed? Pilar has an infection. And where are you at? Oh, you're unconscious. Well, thankfully the animals brought you back. Okay, Zekyle, get in a bed. Gustav, get in a bed. Injured people need to be in beds. Gustav, hauling wood. Are you healed? Oh, I guess you are healed. I was going to say, get back in bed. Why is this such a difficult concept? Okay. Chesku is paranoid. I can't help that. Okay? Would you people just recover so that I can send you on your way? I mean, maybe if I can send you home, maybe Shinar won't attack us again. Why they attacked us this time? I don't know. I didn't do anything to them. How's the chickpeas going? Slowly, actually. I thought they would grow faster. Okay, mister, where are you going? Watching work be performed. No! No, you're not! Get back in bed! I feel bad enough that you even got shot in the first place. You're missing a lung. Do we have any way of fixing that? Yeah, we actually do. We have surrogate lungs. Okay, Anna. No, Solarian, you are not doing that. Anna. You do it. Where are you going? Do we really not even have them here? See, this is why we need to build a bigger hospital. We got to be able to keep all this stuff in the hospital. Okay, it's fine. Are we actually hauling, like, anything? Also, this place is filthy. Come on. Now, this is a very complicated surgery, but I really need you to just do it. So, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Done. Okay, mister, you have a lung again. It's not as good as a lung as before, but it's better than nothing. Okay, Baud, what are you doing? Would you please go get in bed? Okay, just go get in bed. Literally everything else can wait. Anything can wait. Everything can wait. It can all wait. Well, this did not go the way I thought it would go today. I thought that we'd be able to build stuff. But we're not building anything today. I mean, we got a little bit of work done, just not nearly as much as I thought we would. This is done at least. I don't think we've even gotten started on the bridges yet. No, we have not. And now we're working on this over here, which is fine. If we can get this done over here, and we can get to work on moving the lab so we can expand the hospital, that'll be progress. I just wish we could have extended the hospital before now. Okay. So, Mister is up. How are we doing when it comes to, diseases? So, you still have an infection. You're not doing too well with it, honestly. But we'll see. Actually, let me just check the numbers. Yeah, you're underwater on that. So are you. Spud! Where's Spud? Can you come in here? Thank you. You have the ability to simply heal diseases. Can you please do that? Okay, thank you. Also, you use regeneration on someone. Ah, you did it to Zakyle. So Zakyle should be healing... Yeah. Honestly, Spud, you should have been a doctor. With your abilities, you are absolutely Yellow Aja material. The fact that you're not in here more often is really just a crime. Alright. Munez is over here getting stuff built. I'd really rather you were getting these walls rebuilt, but, I mean, I'll take what I can get. I'm sure you'll get there eventually. We don't have the steel to replace things like the geothermal generator. I don't think we even have the steel to replace the power conduits. Yeah, we might be able to. Either way, this is going to be a deep wound that is going to harm us for a while. Actually, you know what? Go ahead and cancel that. Because we can go ahead and replace this. Alright, that makes me feel a lot better getting these walls built. Because I want to at least be protected. Now, as far as all the bodies out here go, let's go ahead and strip them. And then we can burn them. Fortunately, this time, it's going to make a big mess when we strip them, but it only has to go this far. And then we can recycle all of them. I mean, that was the entire point, to moving the tailor shop here. We got research finally! Thank you, Pittman! And it's the multi-analyzer. The multi-analyzer is super important. Also, super affordable? Can we actually get it? I don't know, we'll have to wait and see. But if we can get the multi-analyzer, that will open up an entirely new area of research for us. I don't know, this could be a momentous opportunity. Walls are done. Walls are done. Okay, so we have the patches on the walls. They're only wood walls, but it's better than nothing. Chara is self-harming. Would you stop? I want you healed up so I can get you out of here. And you keep harming yourself, so I can't do that. Alright, Antonitis hasn't inspired mining, but, I mean, there's only so much I can do with that. Major infection? You're leading your infection, though, so it's good. And Gumpy is actually building the multi-analyzer. So something good has come out of today. We may have been attacked, they may have done massive damage to us, but we're going to come out of this all right. Bloodied, but not broken. Now we just need so much more granite to go through and rebuild this. There's some slag over here. We can melt this down, but that's not going to be enough. Yeah, we need over 300 steel to build this thing. Oh well, we'll get it someday. However, for today, we're going to have to sign off. We'll take a break. When we get back next time, we'll finish cleaning up. Has anybody even gone through and stripped these yet? No, apparently not. I guess they're all working on repairs right now, which, you know, that's fair. I just really wanted to see this actually happen. What is this? Petros has malaria? Why? It's always something. Well, either way, I think Spud can heal you from that. Pilar, get in bed. Why would I ever let the sick people do the doctoring? And John, are you even good at doctoring? No, you're not. Please stop. Gumpy, are you good at doctoring? You're really not. Okay. Anna, please come down here. You two, go away. and then I'll get Spud to come in later and tend to you with the 1 power. Okay, time for us to get out of here. So, if you've enjoyed what you've seen so far and you want to see more of it, make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, that way you get notified when these videos come out. If you know somebody else who's also into either the Wheel of Time or RimWorld and you think they might enjoy this, then share this video with them. Otherwise though, if you just like me, then leave a like on the video, leave comments down below, and I will see you next time for the Rim of Time. And until then, take care.